It's me, Rabbi Sol, with Rabbinical reflections for you all. I come from Temple Sons of Bitches here in Great Neck, New York. Shut up and pay attention to me. Shalom, damn it! This is Rabbi Sol Solomon with a Rabbinical reflection for the week of January 17th, 2021. Can we speak freely? No, I mean, can we speak freely? I don't like the Stop the Steal Mishigas any more than you do, and I think the nudniks who stormed the Capitol building deserve the strongest punishment, like fines, imprisonment, or being trapped in an elevator with Janine Pirro in your left ear and Nancy Grace in your right, and they're both using megaphones, and guess what? They're angry! But back to the point. We've got a paranoid president who is circling the drain because he's terrified of being called the one thing he is, at least in terms of the 2020 election, a loser. Not with Israel and the Middle East, he's a winner there. Not with Wall Street and big business, he's Superman there. And up till March of last year, not with the economy, which had low unemployment, tons of job growth, and a gung-ho attitude. But COVID knocked him down, as it did 350,000 of his countrymen. Trump's rash pronouncements and veiled racial signaling, appealed to America's baser instincts. So although 75 million people voted for him, 80 million didn't. He lost. Deal with it. I wish he would. I wish his Confederate flag-waving acolytes would. And I wish the folks on QAnon would get a cluanon. However, just before the riots, the president gave a speech where he dubbed the elections fraudulent, the news fake, and the elections rigged by big tech. He called on Congress to recount everything, and he said, and I quote, "I know that everyone will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard," unquote. He also praised the size of the crowd, he does love a big crowd, and urged them to walk down Pennsylvania Avenue as a protest, as a way for those who legitimately felt the election was stolen to make their voices heard. For this, Donald Trump was again impeached for spinning a false narrative, yes, about the election, but moreover, for inciting the crowd to riot. "Something is wrong here, really wrong," he said, "and we fight. We fight like hell, because if you don't, you're not going to have a country anymore." You know what that's called? Rhetoric. Not insurrection, not incitement to anarchy. It's a politician telling his believers not to give up hope and to channel their rage into action. If some followers in buffalo skins and football fan camouflage took that to mean storm the government, break stuff, and take stuff, that's on them. At the very least, it's trespassing. At most, it's sedition. The Democrats are accusing the president of having assigned first sedition. True, he wound the bozos up, but he didn't set them loose any more than the makers of Cabbage Patch dolls doing TV commercials telling parents, "Buy these horrible things for your even more horrible children," caused riots in Kmart. But pushing past impeachment and trying to remove Donald Trump from office, which will happen 2 weeks after he's already been removed from office, my problem is with the censoring of free speech. President Trump has been banned permanently from Twitter. Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram have deleted him for however long they choose, and YouTube has pulled his channel down. Far more worrisome, they're doing the same for all his nutty followers, who now have no place to share their cries of fraud and conspiracy. Google, Apple, and Amazon have all removed the social media site Parler because too many kooks were spoiling the broth. Now, these are private companies, sort of, so their CEOs have the right to monitor everything that goes on them. If you own a restaurant, you can't discriminate against your customers based on race or gender, but you can still demand no shirt, no shoes, no service. I've thrown people out of my synagogue for wearing dirty taluses. Well, they weren't wearing anything underneath them, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, we are on a very slippery slope when our biggest purveyor of public palaver starts telling us, well, you're allowed to post hopeful things about Joe Biden's inauguration, but you can't write anything questioning the legitimacy of his victory. You're allowed to condemn the violent idiots rioting in Nancy Pelosi's office, but don't you dare encourage the peaceful idiots to keep marching 2 blocks away. When I was a little rabbit, I was taught 3 things you couldn't do: yell fire in a crowded shul, slander someone, or be so obscene that a reasonable person would go, dude, I'm as kinky as the next fetishist, but that's messed up. But no law says you can't lie. That's not even one of the 10 Commandments. Oh, wait, let me make sure. No, false witness is different. But there's certainly nothing in there about not sharing things that you actually believe are true, even if there's overwhelming evidence that they are false. So, what happens when you censor folks on the fringe? You make them angrier. You drive them deeper underground. And now it gets harder to track them to make sure they don't escalate from angry TikTok videos to kidnapping Ilhan Omar. You also cause everyone else to self-censor. Maybe I better not post this because they'll just take it down anyway. Maybe I better not think this, because then I'll waste time posting it because they're just going to take it down anyway. I am of the mind that you say what you have to say, and if I hate it, I get to say what I have to say back at you louder. The problem in 1925 was not that Hitler published Mein Kampf. It's that not enough people read it and went, oh, this guy's bonkers and maybe dangerous. The problem is not that right-wing Republicans are posting that the elections were a fraud. It's that they believe it and won't be deconvinced no matter the proof. Still, prohibiting them from non-violent, non-slanderous, non-obscene communication is non-okay. Big Brother is already watching us from every stoplight, website, smart TV, closed-circuit camera, and GPS system. You can't sneeze without someone in the CIA muttering Gesundheit. Must we have social media platforms that restrict content based on alternative narratives? Do we really want to side with Cardinal Maculani over Galileo, with Anthony Comstock over James Joyce, with Ayatollah Khomeini over Salman Rushdie? In my version of reality, Donald Trump was an okay president who made just enough poor decisions to lose the election. In your version of reality, Donald Trump was a terrible president who should have been impeached before he was elected. Or in your version of reality, Donald Trump was a great president who got cheated out of a second term. Can't we all just not get along? Tolerating stupidity is one of the great virtues of our nation. That and cream soda. What, you disagree? That's your right. This has been a rabbinical reflection from Rabbi Sol Solomon, Temple Sons of Bitches in Great Neck, New York.